Hello. Today we are going to be making this Nintendo console region free. So if you don't know, there's little tabs on the back of N64 cards. And you see they're in different spots. So what this means is that when you get a Japanese card, this is the first custom Robo game, which I've never gotten to play, doesn't go in. Not going to do it. Where this goes right in. Not a problem. So this tray goes in here and no tabs. Isn't that nice? I also am selling these. So if you want to get this all set up for yourself, you let me know in the comments and we'll work it out. So first thing you got to do is remove the jumper pack. So this is also being in the kit, so I'm going to sell this as a kit with these two items here. This pulls out your jumper pack, which you can't have in there. I'm being careful because I don't like breaking stuff. So you either have a red one of these or just a normal jumper pack. This is not the expanded RAM that you would have in some consoles. These are pretty easy to find. The expansion ones are a little bit harder. So once you got that done, this is all opened up. We want to work on it upside down. That's the recommendation I'm seeing because the component we have actually goes in the top here. You also need the larger game bit drive, and you take out all of these guys here. So now that we have that off, now all we have to do is replace this guy. This is kind of a troublemaker. It just takes 2 Phillips screws. Should be easy enough to remove. And that's off. So you can see a little grimy, but not too bad. The difference between these two is the lack of these notches here. So some people are cutting those, which I find a little bit egregious. There's a nice little gap piece here. Fits right over there. Real nice. And again, I plan on selling these because I really don't want people cutting up their consoles. So in the comments, let me know if you're interested in buying one. I'm trying to keep them appropriately priced. Nice. We'll just leave that upside down. Put this back on. Nice and carefully. Make sure everything's closing up right. Okay, so what my issue was the button wasn't going in the slot. So something to be aware of when you're putting this back together. Make sure you get it all nice and good. Now we are flipped over. Jumper pack installed. Lid back on. And Japanese card right in, no problem. North American card in, no problem. Look at that. I'll get this hooked up and we'll test it out. We'll test our Japanese card, nice and in there. Power it on. Look at that. Works great. So Custom Robo, great game. Never got to play it. Only played it on the GameCube, which is 20 years old, which is crazy to me. But now we know that that works. We can just pop in our North American game. Look at that. Works just fine. No controller in it, but, you know, boots up. Isn't that fun? So, yeah. That's all you need to make sure that you have a region-free. And no, that doesn't work on PAL systems. This only works on the North American consoles and the Japanese consoles. So just keep that in mind when if you're picking up a console to do this mod for. But make sure you like and subscribe, do all the great things. Appreciate you here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.